Hey guys, so tonight on Last Meal Real Deal, we are going to be making and eating the last meal of Andrew Lackey and talking about the murder of Charles Newman. So it's going to be kind of a unorthodox episode because my brother, he is stationed, he's in the Navy, and he's stationed in San Diego, but I really wanted him to be involved, so we're gonna zoom him in. You know, it's like unorthodox times, obviously. Everybody, it's like travel restrictions are crazy, but he's gonna be involved. So we're gonna be making his last meal, and the last meal is turkey bologna, grilled cheese, and french fries. So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna fry some turkey bologna and make some grilled cheeses, make some turkey bologna grilled cheese. I'm gonna make some dessert grilled cheese, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make french fries. My signature french fry recipe, like everybody loves them, always. And we're gonna patch him in via Zoom and talk to him, have a conversation about this crime. So get ready. Let's get started. Move that out of the way. Mayonnaise sat down. We're just gonna do a simple cheddar, mild cheddar cheese, grilled cheese. I know it was made from a prison, so it was probably like American cheese, but we're not in prison and we love ourselves, so we're gonna use real cheese. Not plastic or whatever that stuff is. We've got our pan heated up to medium. Throw that down. Oh, oh, oh. This side's sagging. Flip it. Let it finish. Bologna. Throw that down. And you wanna, when you fry bologna, and I've honestly never really fried turkey bologna, but that's what he requested, so we'll do that. You wanna make cuts in it so it keeps its shape. See that? You see how it's like already trying to like flip up. Just threw some butter down in there and fry that up. Then fry a couple pieces. Okay, so we're gonna do a bologna grilled cheese. So we've got our fried bologna. I'm gonna toss cheddar cheese on the bottom because you want to start with the base. We've got a nice piece of fried bologna. This is, I mean, you can really do whatever you want with it. I'm gonna throw, you know, some Havarti. And to me, I've made this argument before, to me, if you add extra ingredients, it is no longer a grilled cheese. It is like a panini or something. It is, but we will make an exception. These are fried turkey bologna grilled cheeses that broke, but whatever. Havarti, and then a little Munster. We'll make an exception tonight, y'all. But that's how I feel. That's where I land on that side of that argument. This is really no longer a grilled cheese. It's just a fried sandwich. And make sure that between like each piece of the bread you have cheese, because that's what makes it. And then top it. We're gonna take it. Now we're gonna get onto our dessert grilled cheese. Look at it. This is brie. Brie is a cheese, you know? So cut the top off of it. And I've got some brioche mini rolls. I'm just gonna like break this off like so. I'm gonna make two different kinds. So I've got brioche on both ends. So we're gonna make two different kinds. I've got strawberry preserves. This is how I would spread it. Okay, like that. And then I've got Nutella. Actually, it's not Nutella, it's like a generic. I'm broke. Oh, I'm obsessed with Nutella. There was when my college choir went to Italy, once I tried Nutella gelato, I was never not gonna have Nutella gelato. So, not every ice creamery had Nutella gelato. So I really went to 4 in one day until I found the next one that had Nutella gelato. And anyways, so this is dessert grilled cheese, brie, Nutella, brie, strawberry preserves. Throw mad butter down. And we're going to grill that cheese. Melt that brie into that. So I've got my potatoes cut into fries, and I'm just rinsing off these little potatoes in cold water. Then we're gonna rinse them until the water runs clear. And then we're gonna dry them on paper towels. Just like rice, you just want to get all of the outside starch off before you fry them, so they are just like delicate and delicious. I have a signature way that I do my fries. I'm gonna show you how I do my fries as usual. If you have a different way, show me in the comments, but I have a way, because I'm very particular to Checkers and Raleigh's style fries. So I'll show you what I do to achieve something close to that. Okay, we're gonna dry these out. Now we've got our rinsed potatoes, and we just want to make them as dry as we possibly can, but you know, just drain them. And I've got a bowl. So I'm going to show you what I do to make people go crazy for my French fries. I make a little flour mixture. So I've got all-purpose flour, seasoned salt, Tony Chachery, because I'll put that on everything. Garlic powder. Toss that. So we've got a seasoned flour mixture. So this is step one to my French fry recipe. Then we take our fries, our cut up potatoes that have been rinsed in cold water. And then we toss our fries in this flour mixture. I know, it seems excessive, but when you do, like I'm telling you, if you do everything like I do it, people are gonna be like, where did you get these from? And it's just gonna be like, the bag of potatoes was like $3.99 and I made them. Or you can just lie, I don't know. Do you? But you coat the potatoes in this flour mixture. And the next step for the fries is crucial. We are going to do a double fry. We've got our oil for our first fry on a medium heat. This is the fry that's going to get these fries cooked through. Okay, so on the French fries first fry, you'll know that the French fries are starting to get cooked when they start to float. That's actually true of anything you fry. So they'll start to get light in the middle. These are not, we're halfway through the cooking process. But once they are all starting to float, we're going to take them out, let them sit, and then turn the heat up to high and put them back in to crisp up. Okay, so the secret is these fries are fully cooked and they're done. They've cooked all the way through. We've turned the heat on high. The secret is the second fry. Throw that back in there for a few seconds. Crisp them on the outside. Just a few seconds. Take them back out. And they are crisp, seasoned fries that are still just beautifully potatoey on the inside. Like so. That's what you want. Ow. Okay. So this is kind of a different episode of Last Me Real Deal. Tonight my guest is my oldest brother. He's younger. I'm the oldest, as you guys know. But this is the young brother right below me. He's in San Diego. He's in the Navy. Say hi, Obi.
Hey guys, how you doing?
So this is our first Zoom episode of Last Meal Real Deal. So he cannot actually share the meal with me. He's actually on duty right now, so he can't even. He's at work, and we are gonna pretend say ah. So
it actually looks really good though.
Yeah. Okay. So
now I'm getting hungry.
I'm sorry about that. I can't. I wish I could FedEx it to you, but I can't. But so the last meal today that we're gonna be eating is grilled cheese, turkey bologna, and French fries. So that was not what I was gonna do. So I had to fix it up. I fried the bologna. So I made various different kinds of grilled cheese with different cheeses. I used mild cheddar, Havarti, and I also made and Munster. Munster is one of my favorite cheeses. I also made dessert grilled cheese using brie, Nutella, jam, and then the brie is a cheese. It's just a soft, sweet cheese. So that's a grilled cheese. In my opinion.
Okay.
And I also fried French fries the way that I fry French fries. You know how rallies or checkers?
Okay.
So I have sliced the potatoes up the way that I do, and then I make a seasoned flour, and then I toss the potatoes in that seasoned flour, and then fry them. But I fry them twice. So what I do is I cook them on a medium.
Wait, don't spill all your secrets.
It's not a secret. The double fry is what makes a homemade fry a good fry. So you cook them through on a medium-high heat, and then you take them out and you let them cool a little bit, and then you throw them back in on a high heat for 30 seconds to crisp up. So then they're Can you hear that?
I can. You know what? That was actually pretty loud.
So the double fry is what makes it. So that's what we're eating. Grilled cheese, French fries, and honestly, it's very good. And the crew's here. Everybody's behind camera. I know you can't share in this meal with us tonight, and I wish you could, because it's bomb.
It's good. You just have to save that plate for me, just like that.
Just like I'm actually
Wait, can you push it together a little bit more? My nose can use chicken in. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shrink wrap it and save it just like this.
Please.
In the freezer until you get back to the East Coast.
You know, I still can't spell bologna. I never could.
Oscar Mayer didn't teach you how. Your bologna did not have a first name.
Don't make me sing the jingle. Don't make me sing the jingle.
Sing the jingle.
I'll screw it up.
Tonight we're going to be talking about Andrew Lackey, or actually, rather the focus is not on him. The murder of Charles Newman. Okay, so Charles Newman was an 80-year-old World War II veteran. He was a part of the he was a paratrooper with the 101st Airborne Division paratroopers. He participated in D-Day in Normandy in 1944. we're gonna start there. Little background. Andrew Lackey. He was born October 29th, 1983. They lived in Alabama. He had been friends with Charles Newman's grandson, Derek Newman, since 4th grade. They had a close relationship. Andrew actually made a living selling things on eBay. He lived alone in Huntsville, Alabama, but his brother would stay with him sometimes, but that's neither here nor there. He was just, I mean, he had a job. But at some point, Derek had made him aware, or he knew that, or he was led to believe, really, that Charles Newman had a vault full of cash and gold bars in his Athens, Alabama home. So Charles Newman, he was he was retired, and he was a builder contractor. He built houses and he had money, apparently, is what Andrew Lackey was led to believe. So Charles Newman calls the police, and on the police phone call, you can hear him saying, what do you want? What are you looking for? Don't do that. Leave me alone. And you can also hear Andrew Lackey saying, where is the vault? Repeatedly. Like, he repeatedly says that, like, he has been led to believe there's this vault somewhere. Things do not go the way that he thinks it's gonna go. So Charles Newman, 80-year-old man, World War II veteran, manages to find his gun, and while he's trying to, like, keep Andrew Lackey away from him, shoots Andrew in the chest. Boom, boom. He's got 2 wounds in his chest. Which is crazy, right? Like, I mean, you're in the military.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll take you down.
But that doesn't get him down. He keeps saying, where's a vault? He does not find a vault. So
while he's shot,
the robber,
he's still looking for
the loot, but there's no loot to be found. What we know of the situation, because no one was there, Charles Newman is shot and stabbed multiple times. So maybe before or after Charles Newman shoots Andrew Lackey, Andrew stabs Mr. Charles Newman. I have to call him Mr. because he's a grown man. Stabs him multiple times and also shoots him with his own gun. The police actually get there 5 minutes after the initial 911 call, but they don't find Andrew Lackey. He's gone. So what happened was he shoots this man and stabs him multiple times, leaves him for dead. He gets into a rental car that he has rented for the occasion, and he drives to a convenience store, calls an ambulance from there, and he refuses to, like, he's like, I don't know how I've been shot. Yes, you do. But you know how you got shot, but he doesn't tell them how he got shot. He's just like, they treat him for his wounds. But 5 minutes after the initial 911 call, they get to Charles Newman's address, and they find his body, Lord rest his soul. But he didn't go out without a fight. he didn't go out of fight. So they find his body, and then they get a call from the hospital because you're mandated, if there's a gunshot wound, you call the police. And they're just like, we got this dude here. Come get him. So he's actually like booked the same day. He gets no money. They let him heal in the hospital, and then as soon as he is well enough to go to jail, that's exactly where he goes. So there is a trial. So in the state of Alabama, there had been some debate about the death penalty, and it was over like the combination of drugs used for lethal injection. And as I've said, legalese, don't know it, never heard of her, but I just know that it was not. They were not doing executions at this point. But he was the first person in 2 years to be executed. But anyways, the judge and the jury found him mentally competent to stand trial and to take whatever sentence was given him. They tried multiple appeals, and at some point he just gave up on the appeals and just like this was it. I mean, he was 22 at the time, and he was 29 at the time of his execution, and I don't know how he had no last words. His family was in the courtroom when he never apologized to the victim's family.
So he didn't show any remorse or anything?
I don't even know if he had like the space to show remorse. He was a 22-year-old kid who thought that like he was gonna get some money on Halloween, and it was not that. And he was ultimately put to death in the state of Alabama for murdering this World War II veteran. He came back from Normandy only to get shot in his home. Like, that's crazy. The appeals process, he eventually ended that, and his family was there. So July 25th, 2013, he was executed by lethal injection. First person in several years in Alabama to do this. And that is the story of the murder of Charles Newman, and the reason why we're eating this last meal, Andrew Lackey's last meal. So, what say you?
I think this is a strange last meal, especially for that kind of crime. Like, hey, I just killed a World War II veteran, but I'm going to eat a grilled cheese. You know, it's almost childish, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, honestly. So I've made a few last meals at this point, and I find there's a trend. The trend for last meals is comfort. So it's either comfort or expense. It's either extravagant seafood steak meals, or it's chicken and dumplings, or it's burgers, or it's something that something that calls to mind some sort of, I guess, peace for them in their final moments. We also do this thing that you don't know because you've been on the other side of the country this whole time. We also did this thing on Last Meal Reveal, where I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. If you were to do something incredibly heinous, which I know you wouldn't do, but let's just say, what if? What would your last meal be?
Honestly, probably fried rice.
Fried rice?
I think I would have fried rice with some shrimp in it.
Okay.
And maybe some fried wings with them. I don't think I've ever had a bad fried rice meal. Like I know that's not my favorite food, because my favorite food is pizza. But I recently had a bad experience with pizza, so, you know, Can I go into that segment with this pizza story?
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
So, you know, my two favorite food on this planet is pizza and hamburgers.
Yes.
So,
yes, I know.
Domino's has a special, no disrespect to Domino's, shout out to Domino's, you guys have held it down.
No shout out. They're not sponsoring this video at all, so.
Well,
we know you, we acknowledge you. No shouts out.
I'll call them, okay, they're Domino's, not Domino's, it's Domino's.
Domino's.
So, they had a special where they were doing a cheeseburger pizza collab.
Okay.
So it sounded very appealing, and it was a pizza with, you know, ground beef, cheese, ketchup sauce, and mustard.
I was with you, and then you said ketchup sauce?
Well, yeah, so the first slice, it tasted like a hamburger. So the first slice was good. But at the second and third slices, you start to realize that, hey, I'm getting, you know, these mixed feelings about this, and, you know, and then you don't want to waste the rest of the pizza, so I'm still eating it. And by the time I got to the fifth slice, I felt pretty sick. So, I'm happy with fried rice, never let me down. You know, shout out to I'm not going to name it, but there's a joint that I go that's on in my neighborhood. I hit them up whenever I need fried rice. You guys know who you are. Maybe it's a customer. You still can't pronounce my name right, but, you know, it's all good.
That's amazing. Love to hear it.
But,
you want to know mine?
Right. What's yours?
My last meal. Okay, and
Can I guess?
Yeah, absolutely guess. But I've amended it since hearing other people's last meals.
Your last meal would be some type of pasta.
No, not at all.
Oh, what? Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
Would that be, okay, let's just say that's your second to last meal. Okay, your last meal would be...
I would eat a meal of pasta at some point, but it wouldn't be the last one. I love pasta. I like pasta.
Would it be some type of stuffing?
No.
Okay.
I'll just fufu. Anuba soup.
Really?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? What do you mean? Fufu. And I thought I had to choose one soup, and I chose Anuba soup. But Nambi was like, Nambi's last meal was a whole wrap of ribs.
Oh, yeah, I could guess that.
With multiple bowls of soup. I was just like, I never even thought that was an option. So yeah, I also have my last meal is jollof rice made with goat meat, not chicken. Anuba soup.
Only my mom.
Exactly. Has to be made by mom. Which is like, if she's dead, then like you can't kill me. I don't want. That's my last meal. But it's all Nigerian food because that is what I will take back to my grave. But when Nambi said when Nambi said I want the two bowls, I was just like, That's an option, isn't it? I changed mine. So my last meal on my deathbed, feed me a goosey soup, a nubu soup, all goat meat and tripe, jollof rice made with goat meat, not chicken, but also maybe chicken and goat meat. But it has to have goat meat.
Yeah.
And a strawberry clear rice and brown.
A goosey soup and solo. Actually, I haven't had fufu and solo, because I'm a little inept when it comes to cooking over here, you know what I mean? But
we can
looking forward to
it's not hard to make fufu. I will FaceTime you and teach you how to make fufu, but I don't know how to make
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same when you cook it.
Fufu is different. Oh, I can't make a goosey soup like Mom makes it. We'll just have to mail you a goosey soup, and that's gonna have to be fun. But you can make the fufu on your own. It's not hard at all. I promise you can do it. The fried rice is pretty good. That's a good one.
Actually, what's been the best, the most extravagant meals
that we've done in probably the steak, lobster, butterfly shrimp, fried potatoes. We did an old German murderer, the Vampire of Dusseldorf. He was Wiener Schnitzel, fried potatoes, white wine. That was a pretty cool meal, actually. Everybody liked that.
Entrance into the bite. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold it right there.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Why you go back, though?
Yo, why did I go back? But yeah, that's crazy. For his last meal, wow, grilled cheese and fries. You never can go wrong with fries. I guess. But did he specifically request
that was
to be?
Yes. Turkey bologna, grilled cheese, fries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a little disturbing.
If you were here, I would have fed you his last meal. And I just told you the real deal. And so that is the story of the murder of Charles Newman and the last meal of Andrew Lackey of Alabama. So thank you so much for zooming in.
I will never look at grilled cheese the same.
I don't look at food the same at all anymore. But thank you so much for being a guest on the little show.
Hey guys.
Okay.